In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think we are officially online now. And yeah, we got a good stream health going. Cool. All right, time to sit back, crack a beer, and talk about Vegas. I guess better fuel up the old jet over here. Posted. All right, so that's one for YouTube. This one for Insta. I think most people are still getting off of work right now, so might just wait an extra minute or two. And let's see, you on Facebook too. Hey James, good to see you there. Mr. Smith, glad you made it. Welcome aboard, good to see you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start chatting a little bit here. Got some of that Red's Wicked Apple. Good stuff. All right. I know today's normally a video day today, guys. Hey, Robbie, good to see you, sir. Glad you made it back. And Ronnie in the house, too. Man, boys just coming through. That's what's up. I feel like we're just having beer with the boys. That's what's up. I like that. All right. I think everyone's just kind of trickling in right now. Lots to talk about today, guys. So, my boy Steve actually turned me on to the possibility that Mirage might be coming back, and we need to talk about MGM Grand. Well, actually, MGM in general. Who's that girl? What's up? Good to see you. Glad you made it in there. Did that retweet. Appreciate you. Let me see. Yeah. So we got a lot to talk about today, guys. Coming up on the Ace of Vegas group poll, we're doing that on July 2nd. Doing that July 2nd there, so that's going to be next Thursday. In case you guys were still looking into it. All right, Coach Mo made it in here. Oh, magic word Mirage. I love it. All right. Good times. But yeah, so we're gonna go down to the D. Talk to Richard about it. He's gonna go ahead and see if he can get us set up so we can do some filming at the D, and he's gonna help us out over there. And we're gonna go ahead and do a group poll. I've still got some slots open for the group poll. I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing the signups till tomorrow. You just gotta message me on Twitter or Instagram. So if it's something that you guys want to get involved in, go ahead. If not, hey, you know what? I'm still gonna have the stream for you guys, and it'll just be, if we get a hand pay, it'll just be everybody involved. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Hopefully we get a hand pay. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if we do, hand pays will be post taxes, of course. If I get that $1 million jackpot, I'm not fixing to pay $500,000 in taxes by myself. Not like that. All right, so who else we got in the chat? We got Anthony, we got Ronnie, we got who's that girl? We got Coach Mo in the chat, made it in here. What's up, Mo? How's Ernie? How's he doing? Dan's in here too, so is Heidi. All right, whole crew is coming through. All right, so since we got just about everyone rolling in here, let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit. So first things first, who's got a trip to Vegas planned in the near future? Hey, Malcolm, glad you made it over here, sir. We're talking about Vegas, talking a little bit about Vegas. If you have a trip coming up in the near future, things are going to look a little different-y. This is how Vegas is going to look in the near future here. So, you got the showgirls doing the can over here. I didn't want to do a super risky picture and all that, but I thought this was kind of, kind of has that style about it, that kind of burlesque sort of style there. So risque, but still classy, Yeah, David's going, oh, David, yeah, you're coming down the same day as me. Right on. Good deal. Well, guys, this is basically the picture of Vegas that you're going to experience here. So, Governor Sisolak just made these bad boys mandatory over here. You're going to have to... Can you guys still hear me out of the microphone if I wear this bad boy over here? You're going to have to wear your surgical mask or your cloth mask or what have you. You have to have a face covering the entire time that you're out in public. Obviously, inside your hotel rooms, you are good to go there, and the pools and all, I don't think they're requiring them. But in all other public areas, MGM, Caesars, and any public establishment, you have to have a face mask, and the private establishments are actually already requiring it. And actually, in fact, if you guys scroll down to the description box below, I have this lovely little article from MGM Resorts over here too. Yep, TM. Yeah, masks are. I don't think it's such a bad thing, honestly. I think I'm good to go. When are the official Ace of Vegas masks available to buy? That's a good question. I was talking to. I've been talking to Hog a little bit. But I always talk about other things. I was thinking about starting up a Redbubble store, or maybe a Teespring store. If it's something that you guys are interested in, I got some pretty good responses on the polls and all that. Did a little straw man poll, and some folks were like, I'm down for it. Yeah, Coach Mo got a Hagen 2-cent mask from August, and you know what? I've got one too. Frankly, I've got a Hagen 2-cent mask. In fact, let me show you guys my Hagen 2-cent mask. I will be right back. You guys know what? Fits like a glove. I don't think it really inhibits any of my my speaking ability. I can still I can smell out of things. I can breathe very, very comfortably. Smells like laundry detergent right now. Smells like the fabric softener, the Downy. But yeah, it works pretty well. So just so you guys know. All right. But yeah, I got my mask even, so don't forget to order your masks there. I'll go ahead and see about putting some masks together. I got some t-shirt designs and all that in the works too. So I'll keep working on that too. Maybe we'll talk about it during the 5,000 subscriber live stream. Also, dangerously close to 5,000 subscribers. So if you guys know anybody that likes Vegas, anybody at all that likes Vegas, and you haven't told them about it, tell them about it right now. Oh, Gwen's in the chat too. Gwen actually is going to be doing the live poll with me on July 2nd, because we're going to Vegas July 1st through the 4th. So we're going to be there full day, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then I'm leaving the evening of the 4th, just so I can make it back home. So it'll be a good thing. Yeah, I like the blue medical ones with the thin wire for the nose. Those are definitely my personal favorites, and I've got a pretty decent supply of these, so that'll be a good thing. So I am not too worried about that. We're going to have a hell of a virtual pool. Like I said, guys, we'll still have a couple slots open. I think I was going to max it out at 15 people there. So, don't forget to hit me up on Twitter after this if you are interested in the virtual slot pool. It's a $100 buy-in if you guys are interested. And if not, hey, no worries. July 2nd, I think it'll be 6 o'clock Vegas time, because that's because the nerds are doing one down at the D as well too. So, speak of the devil, Ernie is in here too. Ernie, good to see you, bro. But yeah, so it'll be July 2nd at the D, 6 p.m. Vegas time. We're going to go ahead and do a virtual slot pool. And you know what? I invite you guys to join me at the Sin City Nerds virtual slot pool. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put a link to their channel too. Because I'm going to go ahead and go to their virtual slot pool as well. And I'll probably see if I can jump into that. So yeah, we're going to live stream both. So I'll be live streaming my poll, and then the nerds are going to be live streaming their poll as well. But I'll be in attendance at both polls, or at least I hope I'll be at my own poll, obviously. And masks will be a requirement. So needless to say, everywhere in Nevada that you go, you are going to need a mask. But, if you're going to any other MGM property, like let's say you live in Detroit and you want to go to MGM Grand Detroit, you're going to need a mask. And because now the way it is, Bill Hornbuckle, he made the announcement, all MGM properties, if you guys check out this article over here from Travel Pulse, all MGM properties require a face mask to enter. And here's the thing about them. MGM properties, they are private establishments. That's why you're allowed to walk around with alcoholic beverages at any point in the casino and all that. And obviously there's gambling allowed in those, and it's pretty standard, but they're private establishments. So they have the absolute right to refuse service to you if you so choose not to wear a mask. You can choose not to wear a mask. Absolutely, guys. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask there. But you're also not going to get into the casino, so if you choose not to wear a mask, they can choose not to let you into the casino, and I think they're going to exercise that choice. And that's fine with me too. I mean, I had one guy actually I think it was the Vegas Tips and Tricks group. He had mentioned that he wasn't going to go back to Vegas until you don't need a mask anymore. Said something about suffocation devices and all that. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I can see the cloth masks, maybe. If they're made of really thick material, I can see those being a little hard to breathe in. But these, where I can even stretch it over my headphones and it still makes a nice little seal over here on the sides. And people can't breathe in that? Are you kidding me? Like, surgeons wear these for 20 hours at a time, honestly. Like, I've seen surgeries go as long as 28 hours, and they're wearing the same damn mask. Yeah, David went down to MGM a few weeks ago, and they didn't enforce it. That is correct. At the time, it was an optional thing. But since then, it's become a governor's order that they absolutely have to enforce the mask wearing unless you're drinking or smoking at the particular time there. But now MGM's making it a policy for all of their properties. So Beau Rivage, if you're out in Mississippi, Gold Strike, also in Mississippi, Tunica Resorts, if I remember correctly, Borgata in Atlantic City, National Harbor. Just about any MGM Resorts property, you're absolutely actually all the MGM Resorts properties. That's one of those things. Yes, you're right. There is an exception for people with health conditions, and I think there are certain medical privacy laws which make it so they can't actually ask you that. But it's just going to be one of those things. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to see. Let's see here. Putting masks in effect because lots of Cali and Arizona people are driving to Vegas. Yeah, Gwen, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Arizona has not been doing a very great job of things. In fact, Arizona had to go backwards, and I think they had to close all their casinos in Arizona, which is a damn shame, but you know what? They should have got their stuff together earlier. Back to the matter. So hopefully it doesn't happen to Las Vegas, Nevada, because we do have some friends that are coming down. I have some friends coming down from Canada that I really want to see. I'm not going to say who they are. But I do have some friends coming down from Canada, and I really want to see them. But, if this sort of stuff continues, I'm not going to be able to see them anymore. I have a lot of Canadian friends, a lot of British friends, got family in England, too. And I really want to see everybody. But if this stuff keeps up like that, I'm not going to be able to see them, no matter how many masks I wear. Let's see who else made it into the chat here. Oh, El Gordo made it in here, too. Hidden Jackpots made it in here. Good to see you, bud. Tyler made it in here, too. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is going on here. Malcolm was asking about the police enforcing it. There's not like a formal penalty for it yet. I think that might be coming down the road. There's going to be like a fine or a fee or a penalty, and that's going to be what's going to happen there. So be ready for that. David, yes. So Northfield Park is also on the list. So if you go into MGM Northfield Park, mask up or GTFO. And they can say that because it's a private establishment, It's like this. This is a private channel. I can set all the videos to private if I want to. I can turn off ratings. I can turn off comments and all that too. Sure, why not? It may not be advantageous for me. It may not be good for my YouTube algorithm, but it's still a private channel, and I can do whatever I want in that instance. So there's that. Well, that's not exactly it. I mean, it's still a YouTube thing, but that's a whole nother can of worms. Leah, glad you made it in here. Good times, good times. Let's see what else is going on in the... Yeah, El Gordo was there 2 weeks ago, mask-free. But yeah, it's going down now. That's a pretty official thing. And Tyler, they didn't enforce it at any tables. Yeah, I think that's going to start today. I think starting today, it's going to get pretty intense. Swimming pools, though. El Gordo was asking about the swimming pools. And that, I think they're a little more relaxed on. Mainly because, what are you going to do with this in the swimming pool? You can't swim with this on, really. I don't think you can. It doesn't make much sense. And you're going to be eating and drinking at the swimming pool and all that. If you're going to be underwater and actually swimming, a mask probably isn't going to do you much good. It's probably going to do more harm than good at that point. I don't know. I've never read a study where anyone's used a surgical mask underwater. So I can't get you any vetable data right there, I'm afraid. All right, let me see if I can catch up to the live chat over here. Johnny, welcome to the live chat. Johnny Keene is the first time on live chat. Good to see you. And Russell is going end of August, so hopefully by then things will be cleaned up, Russell, so we'll see how that goes. How much do you have to spend to unlock the 2-night comp at Aria and Bellagio? About $120 TM. That's about what we're looking at. Now, Gray, no, the MGM properties are not smoke-free yet. Park MGM is considering it, but I understand at MGM they've been kind of separating people out. So they're putting smokers in certain areas and all that, so that'll be interesting. No word on lowering capacity, though, Tyler, so we're going to go ahead and see how it goes. We're about, let me see, how many days are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're less than 5 days away from me actually being in Vegas to find out what's going on over there. So we're going to go ahead and find out. We're going to do some group polls, some slot polls. We're going to see Cinnamon Girl. We're going to see Nick and Kayleen from Sin City Nerds. They're going to be over there. We're going to go see Richard Wilk down at the D and all that. We're going to go ahead and get that match play by mentioning our friends Hog and 2 Cent too. And we're just going to have a hell of a time down there. So I can't wait. I frankly can't wait for it. And we got some good My Vegas rewards. I got 2 nights free at MGM Grand. I had 1 night free from my MGM promotions from M Life and all that. So that's going to be super hype and all. Really hyped about that. We got some match play for Luxor. We got some free play at Excalibur too. Hidden Jackpots, got that Hog and 2 Cents t-shirt. Gonna go ahead and have to see how that works too. Gonna have to see that. Hidden Jackpots, you're gonna have to message me and show me a picture of that. I want to see what that looks like. I'm gonna have to order myself one too. Man, I got so many people doing all these great things over here. Can't wait to see it. Let's see. Questions in the live chat. No, they haven't opened buffets yet, Dan, with the exception of Wynn. I'm going to see if I can go over to the Wynn buffet, but most people aren't super hyped about that. So we're going to see what happens there. As far as Planet Hollywood, no, I don't know when that's going to open, but I have a feeling I know when Mirage is going to open. Like I said, I got a friend that told me that had a little, not necessarily insider information, but something that he just kind of picked up. So kind of second, third hand information. It's a little rumorish, but we're going to see. We're going to see what happens there. Hidden Jackpots, when am I doing the merch there? That I'm not too sure about. Oh, Robbie, is that right? Cosmo Buffet open today? Is that true? Wicked Spoon is back? I will eat some Wicked Spoon. I would love to get some Wicked Spoon while I'm out here. Looks like it's opening 8 o'clock Saturday. It's not showing dine-in, though, but that's on Google Maps, so that might not be... Oh, it's taking reservations. They are taking reservations. Oh, my God. We might be able to go to get some Wicked Spoon right there. That's what's up. Jackpots, I'm going to go check that out. I'm going to add that in a different tab over here. Here, hang on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save that so I can go ahead and check it out. And I am going to watch that right after the stream over here. Yeah, guys, so as far as, group polls, I think they're all going to be virtual for quite some time. If you happen to be in town with some of your close friends that I think are doing a group poll, you'll probably get away with that because you can, that's kind of like in your party sort of thing there. But most group polls, I don't think we're going to be getting big groups of 20 or 30 people anymore like we used to, like Hog and 2 Cents group poll when we did that. Yeah, that's not happening. Not like that. Hog and 2 Cents group poll I think was pretty small. Even they're doing one in about, I think it's in about an hour and a half, 2 hours here. Because it's going to be about 7 o'clock Vegas time. So don't forget about that. So don't forget to go check them out. All right, and as far as masks go, otherwise at MGM Resorts Properties. So if you guys don't know all the MGM Resorts Properties, here they are. So if you're on the Las Vegas Strip, you were talking about Bellagio. Also currently owned by Blackstone, but it's run by MGM Resorts, doesn't matter. Aria, Vdara at Aria, Excalibur, of course, Luxor, of course, Mandalay Bay, of course. Delano's opening with them on July 1st, by the way, if you guys are interested. MGM Grand Las Vegas, that's where we're going. Signature at MGM Grand, which is also attached to that. The Skylofts, blah, 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 blah. Mirage, New York. Park MGM, which hasn't announced any reopening plans. So those are all the Las Vegas ones that you're interested in. And if you're interested in the more local ones, then you have Beau Rivage. You have Gold Strike Casino Resort 2. That's in Tunica, also in Mississippi, just like Beau Rivage. And then you have Borgata in Jersey. That's Atlantic City over there. MGM Grand Detroit, right next to Windsor, Canada, but it's also in Detroit, Michigan. MGM National Harbor in Maryland, pretty close to Boston, I think. And then Northfield Park, which is in Ohio. You also have Empire City Casino that MGM recently acquired, I think last year. It cost them something like $800 million, if I recall correctly. And then, of course, MGM Springfield in Massachusetts. And I'm expecting some more good My Vegas stuff over there, too. Because they sold Circus this last year. And, of course, they haven't had a lot of other places for quite some time, too. So, just so you guys know. Oh, wow, we had a whole bunch of people drop in. What's up, guys? We jumped up to like 35, 40 people on here. Yeah, so group polls aren't going to be a thing in person for a little while. And Sterling Brunch is opening. All right, so Sin's in the chat too. Actually, Sin's coming with me. She's actually going to be at the group poll too. Sin, you're coming to the group poll with me on July 2nd, right? We're all going down to the D to go see Richard, have some drinks, and then do the group poll. You're going to help me carry the camera and all that because, you know, I don't have a tripod. You have a tripod. I don't. All right. Pour some more beer over here. What's everybody drinking tonight? We got some Red's Apple Ale in here, guys. Yeah, Sin is lucky. She is lucky as hell. She made me like, I think I bought in for like, I think $50 or something like that. We ended up with like 100. Oh, Martin's in the house. Thanks, Martin. Appreciate that super chat, brother. We're going to Vegas July 1st. They're going to be there through the 4th, so it'll be a good time. I can borrow the tripod right there. Gonna have to run that one up the flagpole with the wife there, but I got you. Hidden jackpots. You drinking that PBR, brother? Cheers. You know, Dan, you're right, man. That boob cam right there. That's, we won, though. Just saying. We won on the group polls, so, yeah, boob cam away. And actually, guys, I bought something a little special for Vegas, so hopefully, that'll help us. But, yeah, actual tripod, that'll be a good thing, too. Mo and I are going to go do some of PJ's drinks. Good call. There you go. All right. But yeah, Sin's going to be there with me too. So Sin City Nerds, and hopefully we're going to have some more friends coming in. They haven't got their plans set in stone yet. They're just kind of set in shoe polish, kind of like a used car, you know. Not set in stone. Price isn't set in stone. It's set in shoe polish. So we're going to see if we have to wipe that away or if it's something that we can do. But yeah. We're gonna be ready for it. Okay, cool. But yeah, that is the mask policy. So if you're at an MGM resort, period, you're wearing a mask. If you're not wearing a mask at any MGM resort, there's no resort for you. There's no casino for you. Go home. You don't have to stay there, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay there. But if you're in Nevada and you're in public and you don't have one of these, you're in trouble. Don't know how yet. Not sure what the penalty is. Whatever. All right, let's see what else we got in the live chat over here. Something we haven't talked about is Lothan. Placed as a dead zone back when. Can't imagine. Oh, God, it's got to be dying right now. I can't imagine. I haven't even checked on Reno, honestly, Dan. Gotta check on that. But let's go ahead and talk about something a little happier right now. So I have a good feeling about this. Over here. Much as I hate to go away from these lovely ladies over here. Also, guys, how do you guys feel about the term ladies? I feel like there's only 2 instances as a gentleman where you say the term ladies. You either say ladies if you're cross with your daughters, you know, your nieces or whatever, you know, they're causing some trouble. It's like, ladies, excuse me. Or alternately, if you're creeping on, I'm like, hello, ladies. Like, you can only say that if you're like the Old Spice guy. Like the, look at your man and back to me. Look at your man and back to me. Hello, ladies. That's the only time you can do that. And have that be okay. That, or I guess if you're a DJ or something like that, you're like the MC. Ladies and gentlemen. Or, hey, ladies, y'all ready to stop? That sort of thing. I don't know. I think that's the only time you can say that. Oh, Anthony Smith with that big super chat over here while I was doing the rant. Appreciate you, Anthony. totally stopped me from doing the rant. I appreciate you, brother. My man. Drinks. That's gonna be our good luck on the super chat on the actual group poll over here. I've got a glass over here. I'm still drinking out of the can like a barbarian. Anyway, though, I got some good news. So, heard from a friend. Mirage is coming back. And you guys know how excited I am about this. Hopefully this goes down right. I'm really excited about it because you guys know Mirage is my home casino. That's my main casino. That's my favorite casino. Not because it's the best, because it's not. It is not the best hotel casino on the Strip. It's got the perfect location. I will vet that, and I will fight you tooth and nail and tell you that's got the perfect location on the Strip. At least until the Raiders Stadium comes out. But you know what? I'm a Giants fan. I don't particularly care where the Raiders play. Doesn't matter to me. So, that's a big thing for me. Yeah, David. Young ladies or ladies. Yep, that's what you say it. Fucking send. She's like, bitches. But yeah, David's got it. That's what you mean. I know what you mean. But yeah, guys. So, Flamingo's got a really good location too. Flamingo's like right across from Mirage, hidden. They're literally in the same place. White tiger masks from Mirage. That'd be dope. Hey, Martin, thanks again, man. Got that big 10. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Felt like slots were pretty loose. Also, think you'll make it back in August. Maybe. Yeah, man. I'll add you on Facebook for sure, man. I'm not sure if we'll make it back before then. I know we're definitely trying to go to the Circa opening in October. I'll have to check with Boss Lady to see how PTO is going. It's really more my paid time off that determines how many times I get to go to Vegas, how much PTO I have, and whatever project is going there. Basically, no amount of money that'll make you wear a Broncos jersey. Dan, the closest thing I'll give I've worn a T-shirt before. And that's just because it was like kind of a thing that we were doing at work. That's the best they got out of me. Otherwise, that's the best they got out of me. That was a courtesy. That was a professional courtesy. Okay, but here's the thing. So, no official announcement from MGM yet. However, on their website, what they did do is they opened up reservations finally. July 16th is the soonest you can book a room at Mirage Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas. It's official. It's on the official MGM website now. Is that you can book. They're still showing closed, but you can book that early now. So that's something interesting there. Another interesting thing. So my source booked a room at MGM Grand. Oh, Leah, thank you. We got some Canadian cat sticker over there. Loving it. Super sticker. So I appreciate you coming through. Guys, should I do this as my full-time gig over here? You guys doing such a good job at taking care of me. Of course, I'd have to figure out benefits. That's a whole nother thing. But thanks for taking care of me tonight, guys. Like, lots of super chats and stickers. Thank you all so much for that. So, at this point, though. So, again. So, my friend had booked at MGM. My source had booked at MGM. And my source got an email. So, I'd say that MGM Grand and Mirage are roughly analogous. I definitely say that Mirage is the superior property to MGM Grand. MGM Grand was like the second Vegas hotel I ever stayed at. I'm obviously going back again. I've had some good times at MGM Grand. I spent a lot of time over there. But I think Mirage is a better hotel casino. It's not quite as large and obnoxious. I love Signature over there. I think Signature is a superior hotel to Mirage. But I prefer Mirage just because it still does have the casino and I don't have to walk like 40 miles to get to a blackjack table. That definitely helps. So that being said, he got an email that said that, hey, we're a little booked up at MGM Grand. We're going to move you to Mirage, which I thought was fascinating. So, the only reason that they would do that is because they've got so much demand. The thing about it was Hornbuckle was looking for demand. He wanted to make sure that he could open up the hotel casinos. He wanted to make sure that there'd be appropriate demand. He wanted to make sure that he had space. That's the thing. So with MGM Grand being kind of like a 4-star property like Mirage, it would make sense to do that. Also keep in mind, usually if you're booked at a property, what they've been doing is if that property is booked up or it's not going to be open, they've moved you to one step above. So that's another thing that's come up. For example, I had some subscribers message me and say, you know what, I was booked at Mirage, I was booked at Mirage or whatever, or I was booked at Luxor, and they moved me up to Bellagio or New York, and all that because they didn't have those properties open yet. was what it was. I think it might have been Excalibur, and then someone got bumped up to Luxor. Someone was probably booked at, I think they were booked at Park MGM or something like that, or MGM Grand. That got moved over to New York. Someone was booked at Mirage for sure. Then they got bumped up to Bellagio too. Had someone that was booked at Vdara. They got moved over to Aria. So something roughly analogous, and if it isn't exactly right, they bump you up a level and get you a comparable room. So if you're at Mirage, you got bumped up to Bellagio, and they got you and if you had a suite at Mirage, you got a suite at Bellagio. And that's how it worked out. So if that email is to be believed, and like I said, that's just what I heard. That's what I heard from my source. Nothing official. It's just what they got. If that email is to be believed, then we could be back at Mirage watching that volcano and seeing the white tigers over there and seeing the dolphins as soon as July 16th. What are you guys' thoughts? A lot of Mirage love over here too. It's so weird. I think on my most popular video, the best hotels in Vegas. I'm trying to remember what the name of that video is. I keep forgetting. The best hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. A lot of people weren't happy about how highly ranked the Mirage was, and it was just like, it was a poll. I put it up there. A lot of people really like Mirage. It's just a really popular place. I mean, Vegas Vacation, Hidden Jackpot says it's his favorite because of Vegas Vacation over there. Mirage does have a great vibe. Ernie was talking about that too. MGM Grand is huge, so that's another thing. David brought that up too, and it's just going to be... It's not a lot of walking over there. Anthony's 100% right. There's not a lot of walking from the resort to the hotel room. MGM Grand is ginormous. If you forget something in your hotel room, it's going to be 20 more minutes before you get back down to the pool because it's at least 10 minutes up there. And I walk fast. It's at least 10 minutes for me to get back up to the tower, get my gear, and come back down, back to the pool. It's going to be kind of difficult, honestly. Think about checking out Wet Republic while I'm down there, though, because that's I think it's free to hotel guests right now. I'm going to go find out. But unless you have a cabana or you're a hotel guest, Wet Republic is going to be closed. But it's just being opened as an ultra pool. So we're going to go down there and maybe do a tour of that while I'm in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll go do that before I go see Sin and the Nerds on the 2nd, because we're going to go party downtown, too, and that'll be a hell of a time. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, yeah, Ernie and Mo going to Mirage. Yeah, definitely. I have a good feel. I mean, that's one of their flagship hotels. I can't imagine that they keep it closed, especially considering how long they held out on the Aria, which is their most expensive hotel that they just spent all that money on. So, couldn't imagine. Although one weird thing that's been kind of weirding me out about this is that Park MGM still hasn't had any announcements. They just spent nearly $700 million on that place, renovating it and getting it clean and all that, and now they don't want to open it. The rumor behind that is because they're going to be hosting the NBA or maybe the NHL or something like that over at T-Mobile Arena, where they're going to be playing, and that's where they're going to go ahead and keep the players for the tournaments, for the playoff games and all that. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens. Might be in Florida too. We don't know yet. We're going to find out, though. Yeah, Heidi loves the Mirage, too. The Compter Volcano View room last visit, so that was pretty dope. And I'm just loving the live chat over here, guys. Yeah, keep dropping those Mirage experiences in the live chat over there. What else should we talk about? We talked about the MGM mask policy. We talked about the Mirage Hotel opening, too. You guys want to talk about what we got planned for... I have a rough itinerary of what we're doing. Going to go ahead and talk. Hey, host. Good to see you, bud. Glad you made it in here. Dan is 100% right. Paradise Cafe, if you guys are ever at the pool at Mirage, which you should, because it's lovely. It's not like Mandalay Bay perfect, because Mandalay Bay has the perfect pool. Love Mandalay Bay's pool. MGM Grand has one hell of a pool too, I'll tell you what. But I love Paradise Cafe over at Mirage. It's pretty reasonably priced, and they have these banging potato cakes over there. Don't forget to go try those out. If nothing else, get the potato cakes. They're so fresh, they're fluffy, they're delicious. Freaking delicious, man. Let's see here. Video about the best hotels. Oh, yeah, Dave. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to help you guys decide. Nice. All right. Now, as far as planning goes, I do have an itinerary. I have a rough itinerary of what I got planned. And it's somewhere on my desktop here. So So the rewards that I got officially, I got the Times Square bar reward. So that's a $50 credit. So we're definitely going to go party down there for sure. Got some free play at Excalibur through my Konami, so that's $25 there. I got 2 tickets to House of Blues. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. Actually, you know what I might do? I might kidnap Nick. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kidnap Nick. We're going to have a boys' night out. And we're going to go up to House of Blues Foundation Room. And then if Sin and Kay want to come with us too. Because my missus, she can't make it on this one. She doesn't want to fly yet. She just doesn't want to fly yet. Whatever. I'm waiting it out. She's definitely coming on our December trip. I'm sure in 6 months it'll be okay. So maybe we'll make that a boys' night. I don't know. We'll talk about it on the live stream on Sunday. Looking to do some dinner with Lupo over there. Hoping to go down to the D for some drinks, and then definitely got to do the group pull. That'll be a good time. That's going to be at the D. And then going to play a little bit of blackjack at the Luxor. Luxor blackjack's pretty cheap generally, about $5 or $10. $10 a hand gets a little steep depending on how it's done, and 6-5 blackjack is a nightmare. But I'll play 20 hands there, use the free play credit or whatever. See if I can win a big bet. All right. But yeah, I got some room tours planned over there. I'm going to do the $20 technique. I've actually got my 20 all set over here. It's over there. It's in the guest room. I have to run all the way into the guest room, and I'll run all the way back over here to go do that out of the office. But that's the plan. All right. Where did I leave off in the live chat? Just joined. Host, I did not talk about the Secret Garden. There's no official word on the Secret Garden, mainly because there's no official word on Mirage reopening yet. But judging by the reservations, the place is going to be fully operational, at least mostly operational, by July 16th, so be ready. Oh, Planet Moolah at Excalibur. I might do that. I was thinking about doing quick hits. I did pretty good at quick hits last time when I was at New York. Made a little money on that, but yeah, Planet Moolah, we can do that. I'll put $50 into that with the $25 free play, and we can make some money over there, Gwen. I like the way you think, man. Let's see. For yourself, you're concerned about anything as far as the trip going down? Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I'm about ready, honestly, Dan. I talked to Tim. So Vegas Paradise, you guys know I talked to Vegas Paradise already. Cinnamon already came through. She told me what was going down when she went on the 4th as well, too. I've got my surgical mask. I've got cloth mask too. I already started. I did my standard Vegas regimen with the multivitamins, and I've got the lysine contingency like it's freaking Jurassic Park up in here too. I'm feeling really good, so it'll be a good time there. I got my airborne ready too. I am functionally immortal because I'm 30 and I'm in pretty good shape. Got some solid abs over here. I do okay. So I'm not too worried about it. My family's young. I won't be able to see my folks for the next 2 weeks after I come back. So that's got me a little sad. But, my family's young. We're healthy. No comorbidities or anything like that. So I'm not too worried. And, I got, hand sanitizer kind of out the wazoo over here. I wish I could show you all the bottles of hand sanitizer I got. So I'm going to take some serious precautions, but I'm not too worried. It'll be a good time. Let's see if I can catch up. I've used 3 premium rewards. How many other rewards can I use in the trip? Coach Mo, you can use as many non-premium rewards as you want, but make sure that Ernie plays too, because Ernie gets 3 premium rewards and you get 3 premium rewards. But if you guys are together, that's basically 6. Think on that. And y'all are going to be together, right? So just saying. Anthony, you got to spend those LPs, man. Good times. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's do this. Oh, Sen, you're going to have to come with me to Excalibur then when we're up on the strip. We're going to have to do like a morning slot pull or something like that. That'll be fine. And 5 times rewards till July 1st. Okay, I can get down with that. Oh, is that Kev and Jen in the chat? That's what she said in Vegas. That is Kev in the chat. Is Jen over there too? What's up? Oh, that is Jen. Yeah, she just popped in herself. Good times. Cool Johnny. They should give a free hotel. Shoot, I wish they would give away an entire hotel on my Vegas. That'd be fun. That'd be a good time. How many LPs can you earn at a 24-hour period on the My Vegas app? Yeah, there's usually like a 2,000 or 3,000 chip cap there. It's kind of a thing. Or, excuse me, loyalty. That's one of those deals. So that'll be interesting. Dan's got an interesting question. You are generally a down-to-earth person, but you also didn't mention that you're ready to throw hands if some idiot without a mask tries to harass you. Well, Dan, I'll say this. I'm committed to nonviolence. I am a martial artist, and I do the Muay Thai, Taekwondo, all that good type of stuff there, too. I prefer not to fight. I don't like to fight. I like to compete. I don't like to fight. So I'm not planning on that. I'll show them some science. I'll tell them, hey, you know what? Science says you're wrong. I'm going to be over here. Stay away from me, whatever. If it comes down to it, I'm not going to let anybody get hurt. That's my plan. I'm not going to get hurt. And ideally, that other person will not get hurt, too. I'm good. I'm not worried about it. Hey, Dave, thanks for coming by, everybody. Drop 37 likes in the chat for Dave over there. Thanks for coming by, brother. All right. But yeah, guys, we got a hell of a trip planned right here. Lots of loyalty points. I'm trying to remember how many points I've spent. It's mostly been free play and match play and all that. And then I had the 2 rooms from MGM Grand. I probably only spent about 200, maybe 300,000 loyalty points. I'm just under 2 million again. I've got to find a way to spend the rest of them. Yeah, first night's definitely going to be a House of Blues sort of night over there. Maybe play some Luxor, Blackjack. Maybe play some Excalibur, see what Sin's up to. Actually, Sin, did you want to go to House of Blues? I don't know. Well, let's talk on Sunday. Let's all talk on Sunday. Let's go ahead and hammer out this itinerary. So, guys, don't forget to come see us on June 28th at 7. Let me see, what time do I usually do it? It's 6 o'clock Vegas time. So that'll be a good time. We'll go ahead and work it out. But yeah, let's hammer out this itinerary. We're going to let you guys hammer out the itinerary with us. Martin, I do play mostly blackjack. I play mostly blackjack and video poker. I'm a card player. I like cards. I don't like machines, as a general. That's kind of a big thing for me. I might play some bubble craps there. I saw Hagen 2 Cent play it, and I talked to my boy DJ. He actually gave us a good crap strategy too, so I want to try that out on the bubble craps. He says it's really good for tier points and all that. So we're gonna see if it's any good there. Let's see, host. I don't really play roulette though, and Martin, I don't play Hold'em really. Just never been my thing. Never really appealed to me. Oh, let's see. What else we got going on in live chat over here? And I could do this all day. I literally could do this all day. Just talking with you guys in live chat. It's a good time. Yeah. Are there any restaurants you're hoping will be open, not buffets, but just like food spots? I know there's kind of like a semi-Chinese restaurant. And, oh, BDB, good to see you, bud. Glad you made it in here. There's a Chinese spot in New York I really want to go to. I really wanted to go to Camelot and Gallagher and all that, but I'm not sure if I want to make sure I get to at least one steakhouse. Jean George was outstanding, had such a good time with that. The wife will not let me release a vlog on that because she just, I don't know, I'm not sure she didn't like her outfit or her makeup or whatever that, although she doesn't wear makeup because she's gorgeous all the time. She really is. And I'm not sure if she appreciates that nearly as much as I appreciate how gorgeous she is all the time. But she didn't like her outfit or something like that, so we haven't been able to do the video. I've got bits and pieces of it and other things too, so I don't know. But I want to make sure I go to at least one really good steakhouse, and if nothing else, if I get that, I'm happy. Anything else is just, hey, we'll get some good pizza. Maybe we can make it over to Wynn's Buffet, because I do want to see what Wynn's Buffet is functioning like right now, and hey, you know what, if Wicked Spoon is the only other option right now too, I might check that out. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Camelot is really, really good. I'm not sure what it is with the bad hotels like Circus and Excalibur, but they have one. They always have one hell of a steakhouse there. You know, Robbie, I can't go to Circus Steakhouse. I can't do it. I will not go to Circus Steakhouse. I want to. I love the idea. But I will not do it because of a certain tone-deaf billionaire, and you guys know exactly who it is. Yo, Dan Leo in the house, Catman19. What's up, buddy? But you guys know exactly who it is, and the reason I will not go to Circus Circus and I will not go to TI. So, we'll see what happens, but I'm not really feeling a Circus Circus trip. Yep. Yeah, Robbie knows who it is. All right, go ahead and sign off on the live chat there. Drop a like and then tell me exactly which tone-deaf billionaire has lost my business at Circus Circus and TI in the comment section down below. Go ahead and let me know, guys. Johnny, good question. Have you ever been to Carlo's Bakery? I have not. No, sir. I'm going to have to check that out. Went to Camelot, missed the $200 minimum by $7, so we bought a bottle of water just to hit the minimum. Hey, you know what? If you're saving $100, I say do it. Like, yep, Jen knows who it is, Phil Ruffin. Yep, Heidi knows who it is, Phil Ruffin. I really want to just make a video about that. Phil Ruffin is trash. Like, I don't know. I'm so sad about it. Oh, yo, Dan's going next week. Yeah, big guy. I am going July 1st. So if you're in the neighborhood still July 1st, hit me up, and then we'll have a beer, brother. Definitely. The cannolis at Carlos are the best. Oh, I'll hit that up too. Yeah, Anthony. I'm really upset about Phil. Okay. So for anyone that doesn't know my problem with Phil Ruffin over here, let me just go ahead and pull that article up right quick. Hold up. Phil Ruffin Forbes. I'm just going to pull that up right now. I was going to go ahead and save this article over here, and I was going to make a video on it, but you know what? We're here. We're here right now. Let's just go ahead and address this. Let's take care of this. Oh, Johnny, I missed your message, man. What'd you say? Yes, shit's getting juicy, right? To real talk. When till the first MGM. Yo, is that MGM Grand for 2 nights? Dude, I will be in the same hotel. Hit me up. Like, do you have me on Facebook? Hit me up. I will see you. All right, guys. So here's the Forbes article down here. And the Forbes article is titled Donald Trump's Best Friend, which isn't necessarily true. I don't think they're best friends. Billionaire casino mogul Phil Ruffin sees a hidden jackpot in the pandemic, which is kind of gross within of itself. Here is my concern about it. Let me go ahead and find the exact article here. So after the governor's order came down, Phil Ruffin had to tell his paying guests to check out of his hotel, and then he promptly furloughed 4,400 employees without pay. And the ones that aren't furloughed are largely construction workers remodeling the hotel rooms. And then TI and Circus Circus said that they'd be covering the health insurance, but the labor union had to kind of fight for that, by the looks of things. But they're not going to be paying the employees' salaries during the furlough. So that was a problem. Sin, I don't remember what time I fly in. I think I'm going to be there I'm going to be in town at about noon, give or take. Yeah, now that hidden jackpot, that is 100% right. Because hidden jackpots is a good man. He's not he's not trash like Phil Ruffin. All right, I might look at crab legs over there for sure. 3rd through the 6th, man. Everybody's gonna be there 4th of July weekend, man. We're gonna have to find a way to make like a mini Ace of Vegas meetup or something like that. We're gonna have to figure out the social distancing thing. It's gonna be crazy. But here's an exact quote from Phil Ruffin in the article. And again, I linked the article. In fact, you know what? I'm going to add it to the... let me go ahead and add that over here. This is going to be Phil Ruffin article. I'm going to add that to the description box if anybody's curious about it, just so you guys know I'm not pulling this out of my ass over here. I added that to the description box there, and I'm also going to add it... Oh, I added it to live chat already. That's right. His exact quote, and this is about 4 paragraphs down. Hopefully they get a $1,200 check soon, says Ruffin, referring to the first stimulus check the federal government sent to Americans. Here's the part that blows my mind. When asked why he decided not to pay his employees while on furlough, which other billionaire-owned casino companies, including MgM Resorts, Las Vegas Sands, and Red Rock Resorts, all pledged, Phil Ruffin says he's following what the largest strip operators, MGM and Caesars, did. Although they got an extra 2 weeks' pay, while Ruffin did not, Caesars is also allowing people to use paid time off. And you know what? MGM put together an emergency fund, and I think they donated something like $12 million. Bill Hornbuckle put in $100,000. Bruno Mars put in like $1 million too. There was a big fund for him. It wasn't perfect, and it wasn't going to cover everybody, but, you know, it was bad stuff. And he said, we're trying to open fast. No one's hurting worse than we are, so on and so forth. Our losses are huge, and that's okay. That's part of the deal. The government shut us down, and our people understand that, is what he says. He also kind of bragged that he had $500 million. Let me see if I can find him in here. Let me see what that SOB said. Yeah, here it is. His companies have an estimated war chest of $500 million in cash that he's got. Ruffin certainly has the money to cover employee salaries during the lockdown. And he's worth about $3.2 billion. Here's the kicker. Here's what really pissed me off. He also offered that if any employee were to ask for money, he would give them a loan at 3% interest. So freaking gross. Then he decided to blame the governor, which, you know, I bet you, I mean, the governor is probably a pretty scummy guy too. He's a politician, whatever. But we know that about politicians. This guy, he's just being, like, gross. Drives me up the wall. So Dan Dragonfly, Phil Ruffin is like an M. Night Shyamalan version of The Last Air. Who's better? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I don't even acknowledge the M. Night Shyamalan version of The Last Airbender over there. That broke me, bro. Like I showed the whole series to the wife, and she's like, "Hey, can we go ahead and go watch that movie?" And I'm like, "No, absolutely not, because I love you." Hey, Ian, glad you made it in from Toronto, brother. Good to see you. Oh, yo, the nerds made it in too. Nick and Kay, good to see you guys. Yeah, guys, like, I know a lot of people have respect for Phil Ruffin. He's done some pretty intense things, but that is just the smarmiest thing I've seen, especially when Adelson, who's got about the same amount of money, he's just letting it fly. He was paying people that didn't work for him. And here's the thing, yeah, Adelson's got cancer. He knows that he doesn't have a lot of time to live. Fair enough. He's older, he's got a debilitating condition and all that. I don't think he's even treating it right now. I'm not his doctor, obviously, and I'm not, I'm definitely not an oncologist. But he's probably just not into it. And he's like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take care of people. And I think that's the right thing to do. Ruffin's 88. He's got nothing to do to hold on to that money for. Like, what are we doing with that? He's got $3.2 billion, and he's not doing anything with it. So, that, my Spinners and Sharks, is why I can never go back to the Circus Steakhouse. It's just painful. I can never go back to Circus Steakhouse, and I can never go back to T.I., which is a shame, because I love T.I. I think, Nick, have I told you how much I love T.I., man? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, it's just hard, you know what I mean? And some of the stuff that they like talk about in here too, he just like is very anti-paying people. I hate to kind of cherry pick these sort of things, but he was talking about the idea of like buying a baseball team, because they were asking him, well, maybe do you want to buy a baseball team or something like that? And he says it's vanity. Says Ruffin about bringing a baseball team to Las Vegas. I'm not interested in that. I couldn't sleep at night paying some player $30 million a year. Which is like, I mean, you apparently can't pay you don't even like the idea of paying your employees the obligatory $80,000, like, median of Vegas culinary workers a year either. Shoot. Like, I did the math. Let me share some math with you guys. So let me go ahead and pull up my calc over here. But I assumed a median income of $80,000 a year, right? Divided that by 12. That's about $6,666 per employee. You multiply that out by the $4,400. It would have cost our boy Phil Ruffin about $30 million, $29,330,000, whatever. Repeating. Let's go ahead and call it $30 million if he just wanted to pay salary for his friends. He's worth not for his friends, for his employees. He's worth $3.2 billion. And he actively said that he had $500 million in cash, or excuse me, all right, he didn't actively say that, I apologize. Forbes estimated that he's got about a $500 million war chest. Maybe he doesn't, maybe he does, but we know he's worth at about $3.2 billion. But he wasn't feeling dropping $30 million for those 2 months that his people were out of work. Because they came back, the 2 weeks before the opening on the 4th, because he opened up right away. June 4th, when Sisolak said, let's open up, he was like, boom, we're already there. Yeah, we did the Triple H thing, boom. He was like, boom, we're right there. And he couldn't spare that $30 million, even though he spent $825 million buying Circus from MGM. And that place just prints money. $62 million for 12 months, I mean, that would have sorted him. That would have sorted him, honestly. It would have paid for itself. So he wouldn't have noticed anything, just paying everyone their regular salary. Just saying. But, yeah, those are my final thoughts on Phil Ruffin. I guess I won't make the video about it now. If you guys wanted to hear about it, now you have a video with my actual thoughts on Phil Ruffin. Let's see. Where'd I leave off? Film some Clifton Hill videos. Oh, okay. Right on. Oh, right on, Nick. Go ahead and drop on by. Get it up, bro. Get it rolling. Phil Ruffin is so-called great things only if you benefit his company. Correct. 100%. He needs to start off by renovating Circus. Vimo is right. Oh, Vegas, baby. Did you make it in here? Yes, you did make it in here. Just in time for the Ruffin rants. Like, I'm so frustrated. I've been drinking, not enough. It's a Red's apple. I'm not in any trouble. But I am really cross at Phil Ruffin, and that's the reason why. He won't pay his employees. He doesn't like the idea of paying for things. Unless it directly benefits him, he's not down for it. And, the man's like 88 years old. How old is Phil Ruffin? I cannot remember. I swear he's 88 years old. Excuse me, he's 85 years old, March 14th of 1935. What are you doing with $3.2 billion at 85? Like, what do you do at that point? You're retired. Sit down. Stop running the thing. Call it good. Like, I don't know, Spinners and Sharks. It's pretty wild. Oh, TM's got an interesting question. Why do you call us Spinners and Sharks? That's a really good question. Yeah, Gwen, I had words about seizures too, but I did that on another live stream, so I gotta let that one go. Yeah, man, I just hate the way that Phil Ruffin does people. But yeah, TM had a question about things. Why do you call us Spinners and Sharks? That's a really good question. So most YouTubers have like kind of a pet name or a cute little nickname for their for their viewers and all that. Like I know one of the who are the Spinners and who are the Sharks? That's a very good question in Jackpots. So I think I know one of the Reddit YouTubers calls their subscribers like aesthetic boys and all that. Hog and 2 Cent, for example, they call their subscribers the G-Gen Nation, and they call their members the Super D-Gens and all that. Like, because it's a joke about gamblers are degenerates, and we're like, what, if you're gonna do that, you wear it as a badge of honor. You know what I mean? So I say Spinners and Sharks because I do largely slot-based content over here, the My Vegas slots and all that. So slot spinners. And then I also did a lot of video poker too with the Binions, and do a lot of video blackjack with the My Vegas Blackjack too. So yeah, see, there we go. Nick and Kay are trying to work up a name too. So yeah, no, it's just kind of a thing for the community and all that. So it's card sharks and slot spinners, but just Spinners and Sharks for short there. Instead of something like ladies and gentlemen, it's like, what's good, my Spinners and Sharks, Ace of Vegas here, and I hope you're doing well. It just feels it feels more natural, and I just enjoy just kind of saying that. I asked people if they liked it, and they're like, yeah, no, we like Spinners and Sharks. It's a good thing. So that's what I'm doing there. It's a good time. Yep, Hidden Jackpots is a slot spinner. So if you like slots, you're a slot spinner. You're a spinner. And if you like cards, you're a shark. You're a card shark. So, excellent question. Excellent question. And I'll probably, Oaktown Girl, glad you made it in here. Oaktown Girl wants those Raiders tickets over there. I don't have Raiders tickets, but she definitely wants them, so we'll go ahead and get you going on. Cinnamon Girl, she's a cougar spinner indeed. All day. You know what? I will continue to be a Cinecub all day. See, there you go, Cinnamon. I think she's been working on hers there. I still think you should go with Cougars and Cinecubs. See, Gwen, you would be a shark. You're a Baccarat player. Hey, Pat, glad you made it in here. Yeah, man, we've been live for about last hour over here. I'm going to go ahead and leave the stream up, though, so you can catch the replay. It'll be a good time. Yeah, Vmo's 100% right. Cougars and Cubs. Love it. That's what we were saying, too. In fact, I think we're going to make that official during the, I don't know. I'm planning everybody else's trip, but we're going to make that official during the trip somehow. Oh, man. All right, I'm getting hungry. Okay. So I think I got time for one last question. Yes, sexy shark indeed. Yes, ma'am, Gwen, you are indeed. All right, so Dan's got a great question over here. Great question. If we ever run into you in Vegas and want to buy you a drink, what's your favorite kind of beer, and what are the ones not to get you? Inquiring minds want to know. Good answer. You know, honestly, believe it or not, my favorite beer, I mean, I like a good cider. But my personal favorite beer, I like a cider and I like a stout. Believe it or not, Dos Equis is my favorite beer. Not the greatest in the galaxy. I just like Dos Equis. It's a good time if we're looking at beer. Otherwise, you know, I'll drink pretty much anything but Rolling Rock. I don't like PBR very much either. Just tastes like kind of fuzzy water. Not strong. It's all good. But yeah, I'll drink Budweiser. I'll drink Coors. I don't generally drink a lot of light beers and all that. Usually doesn't affect the physique much either way. But no, I like a Dos Equis if you guys ever want to. Not obligatory, but you know. Oh man, Hidden Jackpots likes the PBR. It's all good stuff, man. All good. Hey, no worries, TM. Hey, you know what, TM? I'll tell you what. Coming by, hitting that like button, watching the videos. That's a lot of support for me too. It's good for the algorithm, helps other people find me too. Yeah, John. Dos Equis Amber, good stuff. All right, Slade, glad you made it in here, brother. Almost didn't see you sneak in, man. Quaffable beer, Dos Equis. Yep, absolutely. But yeah, no, definitely, and a Modelo. Vmo is right. I like a Modelo too. It's good stuff, especially if you got tacos al Victor, like the Victor special right there. Love that. If you guys are ever in Colorado, don't forget to hit up Tacos Extravaganza. It's in Lakewood, so it's a little ways west of Denver. Worth it though. I know, know the family that works over there. It's right down the street from the office and all that. Spectacular family. I know the son, like the oldest son, he actually watches the show, so he actually discovered me through the big video where we did the best hotels in Vegas when we started kind of blowing up a little bit last year. And he was like, bro, you're that Ace of Vegas guy. And I'm like, what? How'd you know that? But no, we go down to his restaurant all the time. Yeah, Tacos El Gordo is really good too, Vimo. I'd say that if Extravaganza hadn't spoiled me so much, I'd say that's the best tacos I've ever had. But it's right up there. Absolutely. So, but if you guys are ever in Colorado, Tacos Extravaganza, best street tacos I've ever had. They're authentic, they're delicious, they're properly done. It's delicious, man. Oh, shoot, Hidden. All right, man. Yeah, let me know what those videos look like. Can't wait to see what you and Mark are doing. All right, Sprinters and Sharks, so I'm going to go ahead and drop off. I am going to have some dinner. Don't forget to go check out Hagen 2 Cents live stream. They're going to be starting up in about an hour here. So if you guys somehow aren't subscribed to their channel, they are the best. I'll tell you what, it's like the best couple banter. They do fun slot stuff. They're also card sharks like I am too. And they're really down to earth. They're cool people. They're teachers, and they're just so cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the live chat over here. Actually, you know what? Let me put them in the description box too. Like, they're just so cool. Oh, Martin, thanks again, man. $5 there. I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely needs to remodel that Excalibur there. Game of Thrones, that would be pretty sick. We'll think about it. Definitely. Yeah, Coach Mo's 100% right. Hagen 2 Cent are indeed the best. Coach Mo says I am too. Nah, they're the best. I'll tell you what. I think they're going to be like the biggest Vegas tubers, and I think they're going to be the biggest Vegas tubers, and I'm really, really proud to say that. And they definitely deserve it because they've got this great dynamic personality. They talk to people. They get involved with their subscribers too. They know everybody. They're social, and they're just wonderful. You know what I mean? Thoroughly enjoyed my time with them. I really wish that I was able to get over to Vegas, because I think they're gonna be leaving the day before I get in over there. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Hog and 2 Cents live stream over there, and then hopefully we'll get to go see them in October too, when Circa opens up. All right, Spinners and Sharks, I gotta go ahead and drop off over here. Definitely gonna go ahead and give a great shout out to the Spinners and Sharks here, the Ace of Vegas community. Like I said, love Hog and 2 Cent, but I still think I have the best community on YouTube. Although we have a big shared community, so it's the same community really, but always great to see you guys. Love y'all, and this is Ace of Vegas signing off, wishing y'all strong hands, and of course, happy spinning, you guys.